Hey Poke Friends, I'm Chloe. Yesterday we put up a video guide for beginner Pokemon Goers, so go check that out if you're just starting out, and then come back to this video because there's some great strategies that might be useful to be aware of. By the way, if you haven't picked your starter yet, run away from like the Charmander, Bulbasaur, and the Squirtle, and you keep running away, and eventually you'll have the opportunity to have Pikachu for a starter. Bam! Pro tip! Also, before I properly get into this, I called CP command points in the last video. They're actually called combat points. The guide was shot the day the game came out. I read command points from several articles. Digital Times lied to my face. Okay, I feel better now. All right, let's talk XP for a minute. XP is your best friend. You want as much XP as you can get, as quickly as you can get it, because the faster you level up, the better Pokemon you will find. Pro tip, quick way to get some XP, save up some lucky eggs and catch the garbage Pokemon like Pidgey, Caterpie, and Weedle, and then when one of your eggs is about to hatch, eat one of those lucky eggs and then evolve a bunch of those crap Pokemon at once, and you will get double XP for each evolution, which means 1000 XP per evolution, and then you'll get a bigger bonus for hatching an egg. Pro tip, save all the Stardust that you can, be real stingy, and don't evolve Pokemon that weren't red ringed when you caught them. Stardust is precious, and higher level Pokemon cost tons to power up, and you'll be real pissed when you've spent all of your shit on a CP150 Eevee, evolve it to Jolteon, and then find a CP450 Eevee in the wild. You'll be real pissed. Pro tip! If you get an egg, hatch it as quickly as you can. When you get an egg at a lower level, the hatched Pokemon will have a lower CP level. Also, the longer the distance you have to walk the egg, the rarer your Pokemon will be, which you probably know already. But don't think you can hop in a car and cheat, because the game can tell when you're running faster than is humanly possible and won't count that distance towards your egg. Pro tip, the size of your Pokemon actually does make a difference. Extra small Pokemon do less damage but attack faster. Larger Pokemon do more damage but are slower to attack. Makes sense. Pro tip, Team Instinct is for idiots. Pro tip, people are saying that if you miss a Pokemon with your Pokeball, if you're fast enough and you can tap the ball, it'll end up back in your inventory. I haven't really confirmed this for myself. I couldn't get it to work, but Ian says it worked for him, so if it doesn't actually work, get mad at Ian. Pro tip, download Google Play Rewards. Fill out a bunch of surveys, and then you can earn Play Store credit, which will get you Pokecoins and all sorts of cool stuff. Pro tip, this game has a lot of Pokemon, but you know what it has more of? Bugs! There's bugs everywhere, so let's talk about some workarounds. So first off, save your email as a text shortcut. If the game crashes and the servers log you out, then it will be much easier to log back in again. If the game crashes on this stupid damn fucking screen after you've caught a Pokemon, wait. When the little Pokeball in the corner stops spinning, there's a good chance that that Pokemon will be in your inventory when you load the game back up. Pro tip, you know when you lob your Pokeball at a Pokemon and it ricochets off of like this weird invisible ceiling? So tilt your phone up as much as possible so you can hardly see the Pokemon at the bottom of the screen, and that should hopefully give you enough vertical space to reach the Pokemon. Now gyms are super buggy, especially the infuriating 1 HP bug. And if you're not familiar with this, essentially you can chip away at the enemy's Pokemon HP, but then it stops at the last hit point. Which means the enemy Pokemon can destroy you since none of your attacks are doing any damage. They're currently working on a fix for this, but here's a pro tip in the meantime. Don't waste your time, energy, and potions. Go find a different gym. Another pro tip about gyms, don't train them up, take them. You will get 5 times the XP for defeating a gym than defending a gym. And it's actually much easier to defeat most of the time because you can actually use 6 Pokemon in the battle, whereas when you're just training, it's a 1v1 battle. It's much more difficult. So when you finally take over a gym, don't forget to reap your rewards. Go to the shop and you'll see a little button with a shield, and when you hit it, you'll get 500 Stardust and 10 Pokecoins for every gym you have a Pokemon in, up to 10 Pokemon. Pro tip, fastest way to catch a bunch of Pokemon. Find 2 Pokestops next to each other and set up lure modules in both. Now sit in the middle and watch the buttloads of Pokemon come rolling in. So there's our guide for slightly more serious Pokemon Go players, which is one of the weirdest things that I feel like I've said this week.
False. What did you say yesterday? Roll that clip.
I'm gonna enjoy your birthday present, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I hope some of this was useful information for you guys. Most of these tips are from Ian and I, but I also want to thank the Pokemon Go subreddit for all the great tips and strategies, especially the users Vocal Insanity and Zanky with a 3. Cheers! Now go forth and capture some Pokemon while this phenomenon still lasts. Team Valor rules! Yeah, Team Valor!